Hey, let me make sure my camera's good here. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Let me grab a sip of coffee. Okay. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm Stefan. Thanks for watching. This is the White Dog Tarot. We're going to be doing some free readings today. For everybody new, all my live shows are free. And when I'm out mobile streaming, we have a live caller show. Hey, Mary. Great to see you. Mary, Aquarius, right? You said you're an Aquarius. Did I get that correctly? I'm going to do a members only video by tomorrow, maybe later this evening for Aquarius Sun Moon Rising. Oh, you're an Aries. Okay. Mary, did you watch I actually just did a members only video yesterday for Aries. Did you check it out? It's pretty good. I think I titled the reading, "This may be the best reading I've ever done." Okay. Oh, guys, 1 minute. I'm sorry. I'm getting a text. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'm back. Great to see you, Mary. Happy New Year. And thanks for being a member. Mary, where do you live, by the way? And guys, before we start, I do want to just quickly mention, I do have a membership program if you want to join the White Dog Army. First tier members get access to member-only videos, and the only individual sign readings I do are for members. So second and third tier also include private readings with me every month, and you get priority questions on all my live shows, which, as you all know, are free. So and I do offer private readings as well if anybody's interested. I do half-hour readings for $40 and hour readings for $75, and you can reach out to me through email or on Instagram if you're interested. Okay, California. And you live in Oklahoma. That's quite the move. I used to live in California. Hey, lady, it's great to meet you. Hey, Gregory, I am not. But I appreciate the interest. All right. And yeah, thanks to everybody who's been watching. I'm doing great, lady. You said you hear I give great advice. Who's been spreading rumors about me? Who's been spreading unfounded rumors? Lady, where are you chatting with us from? Bake Daddy. What's up, man? How are you? Hey, Rain. Pokemon cards? Guys, I should, you know what? If anybody has any, maybe I should try to do tarot with Pokemon cards. What's up, Chaz? Good to meet you, dude. Puerto Rico. Love it. Lady, that's actually one of my favorite places that I've ever surfed. I love Puerto Rico. Vieques Island is like one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. And lady, I'm 37. I went in my 20s. Or hold on, let me impress you. 37 años. Aprendo español. When I went in my 20s to Puerto Rico, it was like when I was kind of, I don't want to say kind of, I was quite literally out of control. It was like the most chaotic period of my life because I was like a walking tower moment for most people. Somehow, and I know you will understand this, no one else will. Somehow I ended up in La Perla by myself. I'm still here though. I think I used at least one of my 9 lives there. So and for anybody that doesn't know about La Perla, it is the most, and lady, if I'm wrong, am I misquoting it, please correct me. It's by far the most dangerous place in Puerto Rico. My understanding after I went in there was that the police don't even go, and it's like a 1-lane road that goes in and out, and it's where all the drugs get funneled. It's very easy to die there and never be seen again. Come up missing, as they say. So it's very dangerous. Hey, Brianna, great to meet you. What's up, Leo? But yeah, I love it there. The people are amazing. I had such a great time. Hey, Carson, great to meet you. That was really kind to you. You speak Japanese? Oh, wow. You said if I could translate this into Japanese? I don't know, I think Google has a translate service. I'd love to know I'd love to hear a dubbed version of myself in Japanese. What's up, ex-hybrid stoner? Any Jesus talk today? I hope not. I'm a little tapped out on the evangelical talk. Hey Audrey, great to meet you. Thanks for the reminder that he died for our sins. I'm lucky enough to be reminded every day on my show. Your sister had a scarf like yours? She's got great taste. Steve, good to meet you, man. What's up, ex-hybrid? It's cool, man. A creepy youth pastor, that was actually pretty funny. Hey, Wheeled Adventure, nice to meet you. What is my show? I'll let you know when I figure that out. All good. It's all good, hybrid stoner. You're good, brother. Appreciate you. You keep seeing number 55? Hey, Sherry. It's great to meet you. Can you use this stuff for gambling? I'm sure somebody can. I haven't. I mean, I wish any weird, unnormal things that I could do extended to gambling, but... Hey Tabitha, great to meet you. Hey Nate, pleasure to meet you, man. I'm Stefan. Holidays were great. Card counting a tarot deck. Actually, one of my best friends is a professional card player. He's brilliant. He's brilliant. He won an online poker tournament. He won $30,000 in an online poker tournament when he was 12 years old. Thanks, D-Bax, appreciate you. All right, Bickweed Buddhists. You know, I'm pretty patient, and I really don't like blocking people. I'm not trying to run an authoritarian regime on my channel, but don't be annoying, all right? So, hey Cheryl. He did get to keep the money. Obviously, they had to do a little bit of, like he signed up in his cousin's name, who is obviously of age. How much is he making now? You know, funny enough, I mean, he's been my best friend since I was like 3 years old. I mean, he's such an intelligent guy. He went to Dartmouth. I think he got a bachelor's in economics in 3 years. His brother went to MIT. I guess that's a long-winded way of saying you don't want to play Scrabble with their family. It can be really demoralizing. But he's actually a professional Magic the Gathering player, if anybody's familiar with that. He's very well known. I think he's got a Wikipedia. So, I think, does anybody know about that game, Magic? I mean, it's been around forever, so. All right, let's do some readings. Enough, you guys always get me talking about. Actually, I mean, I do enjoy talking to you guys. That's what this show's about, so. Hey, Crystal. Am I in a restaurant, Cheryl? I'm actually in a coffee shop called Moto, and they sell vintage motorcycles, and I'm with my... Say hi. That's my son. It's my son, Indy. He's not a pit bull. He's actually a Great Pyrenees. He's like 130 pounds. I am from Stray Kids, M? Alright, that's an... Crystal, if you have the bandwidth, I think you and I need to start keeping like a running tally of the number of times somebody's told me that I look like somebody from Stray Kids. I'm not even Korean. How can I look like somebody from Stray Kids? Not a show goes by where someone doesn't tell me I look like somebody else. And Myler. Sure. I look like an actor. I was a child actor. I have heard Tom Holland. I don't know who Drake Bell Bootleg is, but I thought that was funny. Okay. Hey, KK. No, KK. Oh yeah, this is actually, Cheryl, this is like this is really one of my favorite decks. It's so awesome. It's the Morgan Greer 1979 tarot deck. It's definitely got 70s vibe energy. I love it. I get such great messages. I like it because the illustrator, the people who created the deck, it was meant to kind of, I guess, vibe off of the original Rider-Waite, which I really like. And the idea was to create images that really like elicit like an emotional reaction without knowing anything about the cards. And so it's really cool. Hey, Goddess King. Nothing, man. I won't charge you anything. My show's free. I mean, if you'd like to super chat as a donation, it's very kind to you, but it's not required. So, are tarot cards magic? I don't think so. I think that there's something magical about it, but I think it's energy and intuition. Hey, Marianne. Oh my gosh, Marianne, you signed up for the member program? Thank you so much. Marianne, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Skol. All right. Guys, sorry, I do my best to get to the chat. Let's pull some cards. I'm gonna pull a card for my newest member, Marianne. Guys, all my live shows are free. I started this show really with the hope of being able to help other people and be in service of other people. I definitely didn't start the show to profit or exploit off of other people. With that said, I do have a paid membership program where you get priority questions on all my live shows, and you get access to like members only videos for your individual sign. And those are the only places I do sign readings. So how long have I read cards? And then we're gonna pull a card for Marianne. I'm gonna pull a card for you. Thank you. You're so sweet. Hey, Amanda. Marianne just joined our White Dog Army membership. I started reading probably last February, almost a year ago. Amanda, you know what? Mary W, who's a member as well, funny enough, she's an Aries, so. You're an Aries too, Crystal? You said I look like a magician? I mean, I'm definitely not a magician. I mean, I've certainly pulled a couple rabbits out of my hat from time to time, so. You have 300 decks? That's amazing. I would love to look at your collection. Thank you, Wamas. I appreciate you calling me cute. Okay. All right, and I'm gonna pull a card for my new member, Marianne. What's up, Nick? You know what? I have no idea what that means, but I actually kind of appreciate the originality of the insult. That was actually pretty funny. So, okay. Hey Pedro, hey Roxanne. And thank you guys all for finding my weird fucking show. As my moderator Amanda knows, I'm like secretly 70 years old. I honestly don't really know anything about YouTube. I just keep putting my videos up, and I kind of woke up quite recently with like 5,000 views on a lot of my videos, so I appreciate everybody. Wayne Schultz spectrum, definitely some neurodivergent spectrum, that's for sure. All right, Marianne. And drinking a lot of water, that's correct. All right. All right, Marianne, hold your breath. What's up, Falcor? Thanks, Wayne. Appreciate you, man. Well, you seem like a cool dude, too, so... I mean, if you're here, you know, I always say you guys, in a lot of ways, mirror me, so... I'm surprised, and not surprised every day, by how similar many of the things all of us go through seem to be, so... What's up, Eccentric? What's up, Ida? Okay. Marianne in Norway. What does Marianne need to know? New Marianne, the Fool. Marianne, new year this month. Time to take a leap towards something that I think looks more like a long-term goal of yours, whatever it is. I'm gonna suggest, from knowing you quite well, it's an idea you've had, that you've been marinating on. Do it. It looks great, Marianne. Wayne, you said you're not a believer in the supernatural? Wayne, I would love to invite you over to my father's house. Really? You don't think there's any... You don't think there's any noteworthy evidence of ghosts or spirits? I mean, there's a lot of footage. They can't all be fake. Okay. What's up, Eric? All right, Wayne. Well, you and I can go on a little ghost adventure in the town I grew up in. Okay. What's up, Brett? You know what? I think that might be something I have to invest a little bit more time into trying, so. But Wayne, I do appreciate your openness. Listen, guys, we don't have to believe or have the same views as other people, but I mean, just out of like respect, I think it's important to at least respect other people's points of view, especially when it comes to beliefs. You know, something that I guess that's absent of proof, as they say, so. Okay. All right, let's pull a card for Anne, since she's been patient. I will tell you, Wayne, you are correct. Beliefs require no proof. As far as like spirits, ghosts, things like that, I wouldn't even call it a belief. I would call it a knowing. And to me, knowing is recognizing something to be true. Generally through like lived experiences that don't leave room for any doubt, so. Okay. All right, Anne. And anything in particular? And guys, thank you. Please feel free to subscribe. Okay. All right, Anne. Then if you guys want, I can tell you a ghost story. What does Anne need to know? And a ton of air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know what this feels like? This feels like, what is this about? Okay. Damn, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords is somebody who, she's like a truth seeker. She uses her sword to cut through confusion. Highly intelligent, very analytical, extremely observant. This feels like you are kind of cautiously observing, waiting to go after something. It's funny, you go from like kind of observant to like almost kind of like very quickly going towards something. I don't know if this is like a family situation or what, but Queen of Swords is a badass. She can also come off a little bit cold. She's very interesting. Like, what turns her on is like somebody that can hang with her intellectually. So, she could be like, and I kind of mean this in like a cute way, she can be like a little bit judgy, you know, like if she goes over to your house and looks on your bookshelf and she sees like romance, like smut novels, she'll probably judge you a little bit. And what are you going towards? Are you in a relationship? This is very interesting energy. Tell me a little bit more. Ooh, okay. And do me a favor. Try and relax, all right? You get really up in your head. I think about some kind of financial loss. Really up in your head about it. All right, just remember, we create our own reality, quite literally through our thoughts and subconscious. Oh, thanks, Aiden. Appreciate you. I can pull a card for you next. Wayne, you too, brother. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, sorry if I missed some of the comments. They're going pretty quick. And you're gonna be okay. Just make sure you're... make sure you're staying in an energy of, I'm gonna even say fearlessness. This is a time to really go after something, like in a serious way. You've spent enough time thinking about it, whatever it is to you. I actually see things going pretty well for you, so let's see. Okay, A.H. Eden, thank you for the super chat. We'll do your question next. Can you pull a card for you? Do I really want your person? Do I really want your person I'm currently desiring, or would I be happier with someone else? Okay, what's up, Devin? You're welcome, man. And none of this shit, all right? Just be present, all right? Bye, Rebel Rising. Eden, are you here? Uh-oh. Brett, what did you do? All right, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Appreciate that. Guys, I have a lot of patience. My moderator, Amanda, has a lot less, but I have no patience for people who want to talk shit to other people in this chat, so thank you, Amanda. Okay, Eden, thanks for the question. What's your name, by the way? Where are you chatting with us from? I just want to make sure did I read your, because I know you weren't talking about, can you just ask the question again? I just want to make sure I understood the verbiage. Okay, should you stay focused on your current person, or would I be happier with someone else? Okay, because the way you said it, you're like, should I stay focused on you said your person as in mine. Okay. Eden, thanks for the question. We can absolutely pull cards on this, but Eden, you know, I've said this as a fucking public service announcement. Eden, if you're not sure about somebody, you're not sure about where it's going, you're unclear about how you feel, usually the answer is no. Why are you doubting the connection? And I'm gonna follow that up under the pretense that I hope you've had a conversation with your person about this, about how you're feeling. Sorry, Eden, I know you didn't sign up for me. I like backstory and context, because to me it's irresponsible for me to give you advice with or without cards, without knowing a little bit more about what's going on here. I think I'm gonna use another deck for you. Can you share with us what's going on? Like, how long have you been with this person? Why are you doubting the connection? Thank you, Sheila. I still don't really understand the gift thing, but... What's up, Jarrell? You used to be together. It's way more than you can type. Okay. So you're not together. So you're not with this person. Eden, I'm gonna tell you to move on straight up, okay? It sounds like you're ruminating on something that you should let go of. All right, guys, if it doesn't work with somebody, there's always, like, as I say, atypical situations. I mean, to come back with somebody, there has to be such an enormous amount of like change and like personal growth and like a real communal like desire to work on things and to make it like make adjustments. Just because you don't see somebody for 3 months, I mean, do you guys really think anything's gonna change when you come back? A lot of times we just like wipe the slate clean and we forget the problems that are still there. I look like I'd be in the Twilight Saga. I am a biter, so. Eden, you know, I've said this, I say this a lot. You know, I use my intuition first always, and that's always the first rule of tarot, that we have all the answers. I use tarot secondary if I need it. And often I find that many people come here already knowing the right answer for themselves. So a lot of times we're just afraid to make the right choice. It's a lot easier to make the wrong choice. Okay. Hey, Laura. Oh, damn, Laura. Laura, I'm so sorry. I wish I could address you more. I'm in the middle of a reading. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, guys, hold on. I'm getting a text. 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. All right, Eden. Okay. Eden, you still here? I'm sure you are. Eden, can you tell us why the relationship ended? Because, you know, I think often when we talk about it, it's a lot easier to maybe gain a little bit of perspective and clarity, even just for you, not even just for me. So, hey, Marie. What's the advice for Eden? Okay. Hold on. All right, Eden. Let me take a sip. All right, Eden. I want you to get comfortable for this one, okay? Eden, hard no. This is, you know, this isn't good, okay? I got the devil in the 4 of Pentacles. This is, I'm trying to say this in a thoughtful way, and I almost can't. This looks like a fucking disaster. This is like a codependent, toxic, I hate using the word toxic. This is not a healthy connection, and I'll tell you right now, the shared energy, this is like a real energy of blocked change. Nobody wants to change. There might even, this person might have even been like weirdly controlling or possessive. So to answer the question you asked me, which I know you know the answer to already, you should really let this person go. But more so, you should try to maybe reflect on why it didn't work and what you learned about the connection so you can have a better connection with someone else. I do get it. We tend to hold on to bad people for the wrong reasons, so Eden, I hope that was helpful. I mean, I get the vibe that you already knew this. Just release it, okay? What's up, Stannis? Bye, Anne. And guys, thank you for being kind to Laura. So, hey, Katie. Thank you, Sheila. Okay, who's up? Thank you, Maddie. You're very kind. Okay, nonetheless, I like that question. Why are you always stuck in this? Nice to meet you, I'm Stefan. Why are you always stuck in the same place in life? Good question. I think that's one of the most common things that I think a lot of us struggle with. You know, like, a lot of times it can, I think, be tied to like our sense of identity. Nonetheless, what's your name, by the way, and where are you chatting with us from? Hey, Tori. Ooh, Indy's girlfriend is here, this dog that he likes. Hey, Armando. Miami, very nice. I'm in New York. It's nice to meet you. I drove down to Miami, like, I think I was like 21. My friend and I, we met we met these two girls when I was 21, and we drove from New York to Miami and like in one shot. It took like 18 hours. My friend he lived in Coral Gables. Armando's your nickname, Amanda? Armando, you know, I think a lot of times we start to feel stuck. Well, listen, all I can ever do is speak from my personal experience, like with the hope that it might give you some perspective. I tend to feel stuck, or have in the past. I think when my life kind of lacked like passion or excitement, you know, sometimes it can feel kind of stagnant when we get in really boring routines. But, you know, a lot of times I think it really starts with us just kind of being real with ourselves, taking a moment to ask ourselves why we feel that way, because usually we do. We're just afraid to say it. You know, a lot of times we don't want to admit to ourselves that we don't like our job, even though it pays well. Or maybe our relationship isn't what it used to be. Or maybe we don't like where we live. I think, you know, finding ways to create change and like bring newness into our life is a good way to not feel that way. Let's see. What do you do for work? Are you happy with, do you like where you live? Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question, Bill. Nice to meet you. Or Armando. I want you, don't overthink it. If you could change one thing in your life that you think would make you happy, I don't care if it's super irrational or not, what's the first thing you think about? If you could make one change in your life, anything that you think would make you happier, what would it be? Later, Wolf. Okay, changing bad habits, so that's making you feel stuck. Okay. I certainly understand that. I think we all do. And listen, man, just remember, nobody knows you here, okay? You know, one of the many reasons I wanted to start this show was so you and everybody else could have a place where they're not gonna feel judged. I mean, fuck. I mean, guys, for most of you, if you made a mistake, I promise you I've made it worse, okay? And my hope is that I can, maybe if I'm lucky enough, help you guys gain some clarity so you don't have to make the same mistakes I did or as severe. I mean, I quite literally almost had to die to figure out a lot of shit in my life. So, what kind of habits? Oh, Marie, and for everybody else, if anybody wants to contact me, my email and Instagram are in my video description. Drugs, okay. I mean, Armando, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you. I mean, I'm 37. Essentially, I mean, most of my life, Armando, I mean, virtually all of my 20s was like enmeshed in a life of crime, drugs, violence, excessive violence, and a lot of like self-destructive behaviors. So I do get it. I mean, I've definitely filled my quota with drugs a long time ago. You know, I was actually just talking about this with one of my friends that I met on this show. You know, I think for me, if I really had to maybe try and understand why I used to like, I guess do drugs regularly, I think it truthfully came down to, even if this sounds kind of rudimentary, just being bored. A lot of times if we feel bored or unstimulated, a lot of times, what do they say, the idle hands with the devil? So, oh, you're from Brazil? Cool. Você fala português? Como vai? Como vai? Yeah. You know, man, let's get an advice card for you, but truthfully, dude, often it takes a little bit of a change and maybe trying to reconnect with something that makes you happy again, like inspires you, you know? I mean, is there anything that you enjoy doing that you're passionate about? Gaming, okay. What about something, and I think that's great. What about something that that challenges you, like something creative? Okay. Are you single? Okay. Are you single? You know what I think, men? I think part of it is feeling like you don't have, okay, you and your wife. Again, no judgment here, no judgment. Does she know you do drugs? Because I can tell you right now, I think connecting with her emotionally and being vulnerable and she does, okay. Heavy drugs, okay. Okay. Dude, there's not an easy answer, man. For whatever this is worth to you, I got to a point. Oh, you only smoke weed? Wait, are you saying all you do is smoke weed? Is that what you meant? You said you do heavy drugs. Okay. Marijuana's not a heavy drug. You know what a heavy drug is? Like crystal meth. Like heroin, okay? Something with a physical dependence attached to it. Dude, I think you and her need to connect more. I think that's a good place to start. Tell her how you feel about it. It can be difficult, man. Especially if there's like a codependent energy with drug use, with somebody you're dating. I know all about that. It's really hard. Clearly I'm not with that person anymore. What's the advice? Dude. Guys, we're talking about unhealthy attachments. Of course this is gonna come out. You know what spirit wants you to know, man? I think it comes down to to will and having healthy boundaries with things that you know are not healthy for you, even ways of thinking. You know, one of the best ways to like build confidence, this is not a Stefan quote, it's through keeping promises to yourself. Yes, alcohol is worse than marijuana. Dude, I know what you're going through, man. You know, I was talking about this recently with somebody that I really care about, who's been through a lot of the same things that I have. I did have to hit a rock bottom, and I hate that expression. I had to have my life fucking blow up in many different ways before I made a conscious effort to change And it was more so because I looked at it and realized that it wasn't even fun anymore. I mean, I'm not gonna wax poetic too much if you are just talking about weed, but I always used to remember how I would feel after, and it was way worse than how I would feel. It was the after, how I would feel after, was infinitely worse than the good that I felt on it. My hope is that you don't have to hit one of those low points. You have somebody that loves you. Listen, man, I think it takes a lot of bravery to at least be like, you know what? Like, this is a problem for me and it's making me unhappy. A lot of people aren't even fucking brave enough to face that within themselves. I mean, that's part of seeing ourselves clearly. I really think the first thing you need to do is sit down with your wife and connect with her about this in like an open way. I know that she does drugs. You need to tell her how you feel about this and how you feel like it's affecting you. Have an open conversation with her about it just to see what happens. No blaming, okay? If you guys really love each other, that should always come before drugs, all right? And if you're unhappy, do something different. Change up your routine, do something that feels good. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna grab a, I need some water. Give me 1 second. You said it was helpful? Good. I'm happy to help if I can. And dude, I'm here for you if you need anything. I'm intimately familiar with this dance, so. Actually, there's this, I don't know why this just came to mind. There's this really good book. I don't know if you guys know Anthony Kiedis. He's like the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's like a 90s band. I mean, heavy fucking drug use. He has a biography, a book, which is actually great if anybody wants to read something. It's called Scar Tissue. And the last line of the book, he talks about being in recovery, and he's like, you know, when you have so much money and so much disposable income, and it's so easy to, you know, to get drugs. He's like, the thing that truly keeps me sober is I look at my dog and I remember that he's never seen me on drugs. I thought it was kind of cute. Hey Marina, how long? Well, I learned tarot last February, so about a year. I feel like I've known how to read my whole life though, so. Okay guys, give me a second, I need some water. Give me 1 second. guys want to say hi to Indy? You want to say hi? Want to say hi to everybody? Okay. All right. And guys, please feel free to subscribe. And hit the thumbs up button. Sure, Crystal. We can do Laura. Do I ride? Like motorcycle? You know, I never had. I rented a motorcycle last year when I was in Spain. I have to tell you, now I understand it. I couldn't get it before. Now I get it. I mean, there's nothing quite like riding shirtless on a motorcycle through a small town in Spain while listening to the Suicide Machines in my headphones. Okay. Stannis, what do you mean everything seems to be falling apart? You're not broken, my friend. I promise you, you got the glue. All right, Laura. Yeah. You know what, Stannis? Money comes and goes. I know it's unfortunately a necessary evil. I think often we focus on what we don't have, and we kind of lose sight of what we do. You know, not to say something too fucking corny, but I mean, guys, I mean, I've been all over the world. I mean, I've been to places in Africa where they didn't even have like running water. They had like dirt floors. We lose sight of how much we have, I think. You know, a lot of people don't even have a fucking bed to sleep in. You know, they're like living in war zones. You know? And Stannis, if I can share this with you, and this is for everybody, guys, we don't fucking learn anything about ourselves through, like, going through life with a silver spoon up our ass, okay? You don't learn anything about yourself when things are easy. Comfort numbs awareness. And I'm not a Christian, and I don't even want to invoke the energy of somebody throwing the Bible in my face after saying this. Jesus used to talk about that, whether you're Christian or not, and it's a beautiful concept. You know, I mean, Buddhism, higher consciousness is through suffering. We learn a lot about our capacity and what we can, you know, truly do through difficult times. That's what teaches you something about yourself. I mean, that's at least what taught me. I mean, I certainly hope everybody doesn't have to go through the same level of pain and loss that I had to, but you know, something that was really helpful for me. I mean, guys, I used to live in my fucking car, you know? I mean, after I hung up my life of crime and violence, after my daughter was born, I just literally just swapped it out for a career in like the suit and tie tech world. And I tried to replace that. I mean, I had so much disposable income. I had so much money. I tried to replace that life with things. I tried to replace that part of me that I left behind by buying things with like things that I don't even fucking care about anymore, you know? I mean, just spending money on so much shit I didn't need. And I mean, for everybody who doesn't know, I almost died last November. The car did hit me, but one of my dogs died. She like died in my arms. And I somehow survived. And I had to have something like that happen for me to realize, like, just how superficial my life was. I was lying to myself, telling myself that like making 130 grand a year was somehow making me happy, and it was making me miserable. So I know it's easy to say this as somebody who had money, but we have to find happiness somewhere else, okay? And we have to find gratitude in the little things that we do have, like a bed, like a fucking phone. You know, a lot of people don't even have phones to watch YouTube, to watch tarot readers with high cheekbones. And trust me, I had to go through quite a few ego deaths this year when I left all that behind, when I felt called to help other people, to start a free show to help people. I mean, I went from like 130 grand a year to zero. And I am way happier. So, Stannis, I believe in you, okay? All right. And if you need help, man, please reach out to me off air, okay? If I can help you in any way. So I was always very good at problem solving. So absolutely, Stannis. Well, Travis, I don't know how I could be ripping people off by offering help freely. So, I mean, it's not lost on me that a lot of readers look to exploit or profit off people. I certainly will never do that. So, okay. What's advice for Stannis? Stannis, not that we needed this card, brother. It's exactly what I just said to you. Of course. Sometimes we focus so much on our mistakes, like regret. We often don't even see what's right behind us. Guys, the original depiction is some guy crying over 3 spilled cups. And right behind him, there's 2 cups that are completely full. And what that means is, one, there's actually something really amazing and good already existing in your energy that you don't see yet, because you're focused on the lack, on what's not going well, you know? I mean, something that was really helpful for me, and I would never presume that it would work for you, but when I was feeling that way, like before I would go to sleep every night, I would just take like 10 minutes to meditate, and within that time, just try to practice gratitude for the things that I did have, like my dog, my daughter, a bed. And I'm a bit of like a sadist, so I would even express gratitude for all the painful shit that I had to go through, you know? Thank you for the super chat. That was really nice of you. Guys, is it really that much harder to give our energy to being fucking sad? Or like feeling like a victim? It takes more energy to like give into that, like all this regret. Put your energy into looking forward, what you can do different, all right? We are conditioned that way. Guys, it's about breaking like deeply ingrained patterns and behaviors. So and Stannis, I don't know what happened with this chick that you mentioned. Dude, why the fuck would you want to be with somebody who couldn't appreciate you and value you the first time? Okay? I know it doesn't hurt any less. Someone shouldn't have to fuck up to see your value or to appreciate you, okay? Try to get comfortable in the discomfort if you can, and ask yourself, like, what are a couple things that are like weighing on you the most, even if you have to write them down, and then start with one that's like low-hanging fruit. Try to come up with some ideas for things you can do to resolve it. That's the easiest way to do it. And if you need help, I'm here to help you, okay? We always have choices. I should get a Chaplin mustache. That's funny. I'm sorry, Danky, you're depressed. Oh, Scott, thank you for that donation. That was really sweet. Guys, I get it. I've struggled with depression too. You know, with myself, I've often found that I really knew why though. You know, a lot of times we say we're depressed. It's because we're afraid to tell ourselves the truth of why. Because that means we would have to do something about it. You know? But listen, I understand that there's always clinical reasons for depression as well. I get that. I think sometimes depression, at least for me, it came from a sense of self and like identity. You know, I mean, talk about the way we're conditioned. We are conditioned to tie our sense of identity and who we are, like with what we do for work. It's so fucked up and backwards. Like somehow our job determines like our value. When I was like a regional manager for a geospatial tech company, I used to hate when the first thing some people would ask me is, what do you do? I used to hate when people would ask that. I mean, when I would go on dates with girls, I would purposely avoid that question, asking them, so I could actually try to understand who they are outside of what they do for work, you know? A lot of us aren't lucky enough to, to be able to make a living doing something that, like, speaks to us. And that caused me a lot of depression, you know? I tried to compartmentalize who I was as an individual. You know, Stefan, punk rock Stefan, covered in head to toe in tattoos, with like corporate suit and tie Stefan, who like extinguishes fires and makes $100,000 business deals. Because I didn't identify with that person at all. A lot of times we are afraid to be real with ourselves about why we're feeling depressed. Because that means we have to face the difficult part, which is doing something about it. Moving, changing jobs, leaving a person that we know we shouldn't fucking be with. But you know what? To me, that is what fucking tarot really is. It's not about spying on our shitty exes who cheated on us. That's not what this is about to me. This is about helping to understand ourselves better. And it's the universe showing us a timeline that's available to us, should we be fucking brave enough to take it. And it's not easy, but to me, I mean, is it really scarier to make a change in your life towards something that could bring you happiness? Is that really scarier than doing nothing and just being depressed? Guys, that should fucking scare you a lot more. I mean, the idea of doing nothing and having nothing change, that should fucking terrify you, okay? Can we all give ourselves fucking permission to be happy? I mean, I'll tell you right now, when I left my job to start a YouTube channel, a free one, because I mean, I don't know about, I've yet to see it. I mean, I think I have the first live caller show on YouTube for tarot that's free, completely free. I mean, everybody in my life thought I was fucking crazy. Nobody supported me, but you know what? I didn't need outside validation for what felt right, and that's when the universe supports you. Sometimes they block things in your life when you're not making choices you know you need to make. So oh, you're in Vermont? Cool. I used to live in Burlington. Good for you, hybrid stoner. You busted out your teeth. I definitely lost a couple teeth, but it was at the end of a few fists, so. That might be the best compliment I've ever gotten on this show. I remind you of your dog. Thenda, I'm so sorry. Well, hold on. Let me make you feel a little bit better, Thenda. You want to say hi? That's Indy, my mascot. He's in. I know a lot of you guys do metric. Indy's like 130 pounds. I actually have two. I had three. As I alluded to before, one of my dogs died. Ooh, I love this song. This is such a good song. Then I'm sorry. Indy's a Great Pyrenees. He's a livestock guardian dog. Hey, Mallory. Indy's infinitely more effective than any Xanax my psychiatrist used to try and prescribe. Hey Jennifer, can you see my tattoos? Maybe another time. I'd have to get naked. But I do wear, I do switch to cut-off band t-shirts in the summertime. I'm sure you can find a couple YouTube shorts on my page with my tattoos. Yeah, I have like, actually I have like a traditional back piece, Japanese back piece. It goes from my neck down to like my butt and my front done. Truthfully, guys, as I as I said before, I was kind of addicted to pain, and maybe not. Well, I would say in the traditional sense, I think, but also in the figurative sense. I was just addicted to just being destructive, and when I finally grew the fuck up and had to be accountable for another human being, my daughter, I had to find other ways, I guess, to exercise it. So I actually found tattoos to be very helpful for me. So it's a lot more pleasant than waking up with a black eye and a missing tooth. So all right, guys. You know what? Everybody who's here, can we fucking take a deep breath? Everybody. Everybody take a fucking deep breath for a second. I'm serious. Everybody. You know what we're not bringing into fucking 2026? Our old bullshit. We're not bringing in shitty people from our past who hurt us, who showed us how much they really cared about us. We're not bringing in doubt. We're bringing in what we want to create, okay? I don't care if you have 10 bucks in your bank account or you got a ton of scratch, because I've had 10 bucks in my bank account too, all right? Instead of panicking because we only have $100 left to our name, be fucking grateful that you have that last 100, all right? Guys, I've been fucked over so many times by people I've cared about. I've had 10 of my friends die, like, over the last decade. One of them died a couple months ago. Guys, do not turn yourselves into fucking victims. Do not let someone else turn you into a fucking victim. Don't do it. You take that fucking pain and like that struggle and you pour it into something positive. That's what alchemizing energy is. It's taking that fucking pain and putting it into something that you're passionate about. All right? It's the most powerful thing. I fucking hate when people tell me I can't do something. I hate it. And just the idea, I honestly don't even like thinking about it and giving it energy. The idea of people that I allowed in my life that I really cared about that hurt me and actually wanted to see me hurt. I will never fucking let somebody like that have the satisfaction of changing who I am or like my capacity to be happy. Like, I will never let somebody who fucking cheated on me because of their own insecurities, I will never let someone like that change my capacity to trust someone else, love somebody else, okay? Broken people become their pain, and that is giving up, okay? No more victim energy, all right, guys? The biggest fuck you can give to those people is to be happy and in a real way, not in an Instagram way, in a fucking real way. All right? And get a giant dog. That's the other piece of advice I have. Alright guys, you know what? I think I'm donezo. What are we at? We're at almost an hour and a half. I think I'm donezo for the day. Alright Keith, I'm gonna give you this I'm gonna give you the secret recipe. It's the Stefan recipe. At least 6 cups of water a day. Vitamins. 50 push-ups. You'll be back to feeling like your old self in no time. Okay. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow. Please join my membership. If you are interested in and everybody, can we all take a break from YouTube? All right, I love that you guys watch me. I love when I don't see some of you for a little bit. Guys, let's take a break from the screens, okay? Take a break from the general readings that we all know are not always about us, okay? That's why I don't even do general readings, all right? We want to make everything about us, all right? Take your shoes off. Go for a swim. Go do something reckless. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. However, I don't do any all signs readings because you guys can watch that anywhere. I'm just not into it. It's boring to me. I did just create a membership program. Hey, Datura, and speak of the devil. I think you're actually my first member ever. I have just started doing individual sign readings for like your sun, moon, rising signs. I'm gonna do every week for members. I actually enjoy doing that when 1 million people can't watch it. It's also better energy. And trust me, I'm not here to talk about your shitty exes in your individual sign readings, okay? So, we can do that off air. So, yeah, so please feel free to sign up. And you get priority questions in all my live shows. So, and yeah, please feel free to follow me on Instagram if you want to say hi. Or if you're interested in a private reading, so. You're welcome, Mallory. Great to meet you. Yeah, Mary, check out the Aries reading. It was my first one, so. And guys, I do offer, I offer half-hour private readings off air, of course, for $40. So I try to be pretty reasonable. You know, my first intention is always to help, not to bleed your wallet. Where can you book a reading? Oh yeah, so you can email me, or you can send me a message on Instagram. My contact info is in the description on every live video I have and on my channel page. So. Oh, Nelab, great to meet you. Yeah, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to make time. So, thank you, Marianne. My moderator just posted, but it is in my video descriptions and on my channel page, so. Oh, thanks, Anita. Appreciate you. Well, I dig your transparency and intentions. We must have the same if you like me, so. I don't know if anybody noticed. I hate blocking people. I keep like a skeleton crew of moderators. It's just not really my style. So I appreciate all of you guys being here. And I'm so grateful for everybody. I mean, I really am. I started this show in like February. I have no idea how to use YouTube. I mean, I get my shows a lot different than other people's shows. So I'm really grateful to everybody. Truly. You guys have helped me heal through hearing about all of you, you know, so. Indy's very grateful too, so. Okay, guys. Oh, wait. That's your, what's your, hold on. Are you an Aquarius? Are you the Aquarius? I'll do an Aquarius on the member-only signs next. Hey, Leprechaun. Joanne, is it? Or are you a different leprechaun? You said gray looks awesome on nice people like me. Thank you. Honestly, guys, if I didn't want to give everybody the wrong impression, I'd be a little bit more free. I fucking hate clothes. Like 80% of my life is spent shirtless with no shoes on. I just don't want to give anybody the wrong idea, so. Thanks, Brenda. It was great to meet you. You're 41. That's a strong number. I'm 37. All right, Datura. I'll make sure to do an Aquarius and Cancer on the members, so. All right, guys, have a fantastic evening wherever you are in the world. And guys, fuck it, okay? No more bad thoughts. Leave that shit in 2025, all right? Let's create real happiness in our life, all right? We can do a lot better than people who don't treat us the way we treat them, okay? And we can do a hell of a lot better than settling for a job that we don't like, so, all right? Okay, all right, I'm gonna go, guys. Cheers. I'll see everybody tomorrow.